Okay, we're back, and yes, we are looking at 3 bells. What should we do with the bells? Well, I wonder, first, since casting Detect Magic has worked so well for us thus far, let's try casting Detect Magic again. Oh ho ho! Did you see that? The left bell flashed a little bit. Didn't Erasmus say something about wanting to put a bell up on this post here? Well, let's take a look around first. What about this post? It says it's not real obvious at first what this does, but it's intricately carved. Actually, the fact that it's intricately carved is kind of irrelevant. What about the bells? If it looks like a bell and it sounds like a bell, it's a bell. Ask not for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for you. And finally, she was the belle of the ball till someone tolled on her. I wonder if these are southern bells. Alright, what we're supposed to do then is, since we can't move physically apparently, well apparently he can since he's moving his arms, I don't know why he can't just pick up the bell and stick it on the stand. But yeah, we need to use the fetch spell, so let's cast fetch at, of course, the bell which flickered when we cast Detect Magic. Cast fetch spell. Ooh, it's magic. And Erasmus said that the third spell would be Ellipsis. Unfortunately, we don't know an Ellipsis spell, so I'm going to just try casting Trigger instead. And like the other spells, we need to aim this one. Why don't we aim it at the bell? Little rockets shoot off, revealing the names of Erasmus and Fenris. Oh, look at that, it's Erasmus's head that just shot out of the bell. Very good, Light Blight. You have shown yourself very capable in figuring out the spells needed for the pre-test. However, before you can be considered a true wizard, you must pass the trial of initiation, which the wizards of WIT will give you. I warn you, this test will take all of your wits and magical skills in order to succeed. If you succeed, you will then face... but I can say no more. Say no more. So, hero, good luck. Promises, promises. You said you would say no more. Oh, Fenris. Good luck, Late Blight. And Erasmus's nose must really be taking a pounding there. You have shown yourself to be resourceful in your use of spells under simple conditions. To become a wizard, you must prove that you are capable of using magic under time-critical and life-threatening conditions. You will be presented with a series of 4 tests. They will require all your intelligence and magic. Should you fail, your very life may be endangered. Will you accept the challenge and walk the path of wizardry? Well, we can say yes or no, but we've come this far, so why say no? I'll say yes. The doors in the back open, the hero walks through them, and this is the final testing ground. This is where we become a wizard. You find yourself walking on a narrow pathway leading to the edge of infinity. You hear only your own footsteps. Behold, a figure appears. It's the air wizard, who tells us you must now stand into the wind. And there appears to be a, that's not wind, that's a spinning staff. The wizard's staff spins faster and faster. Well, why don't we save the game here and just see what happens. I'll save it as spinning staff. Do I need to stand into the wind? What, I just walk up to the staff and... Whoops, I fell off. Oh, that sucks. You hear the voices. You will certainly have to be more clever and more skilled if you hope to be initiated. Perhaps you should practice your spells more. By the way, besides making sure you have all the spells, also make sure you have about 90 magic points available. Yeah, I wasted it. I used up a few by casting Detect Magic and during that pre-test. But actually, yeah, I have 89 magic points left, so that should be enough to pass all the tests. If you don't have that many, you might want to bring along some magic pills, which you can buy from Hadakatar. But okay, we need to get this this staff moving. How would we do that? Well, let's try. Let's see. I'm curious. What happens if we cast Trigger? I'm going to try a few random things that I know don't work just to see what happens. What if I cast Trigger at that? Nothing. That was a waste. Okay, apparently it has no trigger associated with it, so I'm just going to restore. And yeah, what you're supposed to do is cast Fetch at this thing. And now see, it starts coming towards us. Oh dear. Let's get out of the way. The way to do that is by casting Levitate. Let's cast Levitate real quick and go up, 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 up. And as the staff passes under us, notice it's trying to pull us down a little bit. The wind is pulling us downward, so you have to use the up arrow bit to maintain your altitude. And when the staff is passed, you can go down and let the staff finish passing you by. That was it. That was the air test. Pretty straightforward. Another figure appears. Oh, look, it's the Earth Wizard. You must now face raging earth and stone. I don't know, I've seen a lot of earth and stone in my time, and it's not usually very raging. It just kind of sits there like this wall. This wall doesn't look very ragey to me. The wall is made of earth and stone. Yeah, it is earth and stone, but it doesn't look very, I'll save the game again. Wall of earth and stone. There we go. Okay, let's face the wall. Please try a different way of saying that. Climb the wall? Whoops! Well, it looked easy enough to climb. Can I fight the wall? Aggressive, aren't you? Yeah, sure, alright. Can I cast Force Bolt to get the wall out of the way? That was about as useful as bouncing a flame dart off of a brick wall. Is that a subtle hint? What if I bounce a flame dart off a brick wall? I get the same message. Alright. I'm gonna restore my game because I'm wasting magic points by doing all this stuff, but what you're really supposed to do, of course, well, I shouldn't say of course, it's not necessarily obvious, but you're supposed to cast Trigger. Oh look, the wall has a trigger associated with it, so let's see, we can, let's try to... That wall looks pretty mad, let's calm it down with a calm spell. The wall is all deflated now. Can I climb the wall now? Because it seems like the wall has become less raging. It's probably still earth and stone, but maybe it's no longer as ragey as it was when it first started out. It's no longer a raging wall. Oh no! Oh! The wall woke up! Oh, quick! Cast another calm spell at it. There we go, the wall calmed down again. Oh, it also vanished into a spark. I didn't know you could do that. Apparently the calm spell will turn solid walls into little flickering will-o'-the-wisps. Hey, look, it's the Water Wizard, and he tells us we must now overcome the subtle strengths of water and ice. Okay, I can handle water and ice. Hey, look at that, boss. It's a big chunk of ice. It is a gigantic piece of ice blocking the path. Okay, what you need to do here is fairly straightforward. I'm going to save the game. Block of ice. Basically, you might think that you might think of casting Flame Dart, and yeah, you cast Flame Dart first. And you get this big melted stream of water that comes off. It says, you seem to have melted the hoarfrost. Now you can see that the iceberg is fractured. Yeah, see there's this big crack in the middle of the iceberg? The fissure in the ice seems to be its weakest spot. Yeah, you don't keep melting it with flame darts because that would take forever. What you need to do is actually attack that crack in the ice with the Force Bolt spell. And the Force Bolt kind of bounces around between the two blocks of ice sometimes, but basically I think typically you need to cast Force Bolt 3 times. So that was the first time, second time. I think the third time should do it. There we go. Well, that took care of that block of ice that fell off into the infinite expanse that this path is on top of. And the Fire Wizard, you must now withstand the fury of my flames. It's furious fingers! Alright, I'm gonna save again. I guess I'll just call it, I don't know, whatever, Fire Door. So yeah, we see there is a door. There is a door blocking the pathway, imagine that. That's very descriptive. And there appear to be flames behind it. There are some flames behind the door. Boy, these messages just are top-notch, just can't beat them. So what if I say, open the door? Woo! Woo! That wasn't, apparently the brightest thing to do. You hear the voices. You will certainly have to be more clever and more skilled. Yeah, it's the same message we saw before, actually. Okay, restore the game. Apparently that didn't work. I guess I need to cast the open spell then, right? With the door open, the fire's heat is more intense. Well, let's calm down that intensity a little bit. Let's cast a calm spell at the fire. Interestingly enough, you don't need to aim the calm spell. It's just kind of panoramic. It affects everything in the vicinity. The flames have died down, only to reveal a hole burned into the pathway. Is that so? So the flames have calmed down. Can I, let me see. I'm going to save the game again as Calmed Flames. And I'm going to continue this in the next video because I'm out of time. Join us next time when we finish the WIT initiation test and also do other things. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We can never be certain what will happen in Shapir because it is a trial by fire or whatever. Okay, thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you later.